Okay. Anyway, we are here at last. We are here. I'm not going to finish that sentence, actually.
We are here. We are queer.
That's what I was avoiding, Hacker.
I mean, I'm not straight, so I'm a little bit bent. So it's fine.
Anyway.
It's fine.
Anyway, I'm assuming you can be heard just fine.
I hope so.
Yep.
Yes.
I unmuted it at the point where Hacker said that. Okay, hello, my
forever remembered.
Yes.
Sorry.
Unfortunately. Anyway, hello, my co-highs. Hope you're all doing well. I'm your host, Tyran Senpai, and welcome to tonight's reaction stream with Phoenix, Hacker, Meerkat, and Lorana.
Hello.
And we are here for the last time, I guess, to watch the Camp Cretaceous, wrong series, again, Chaos Theory trailer. This is the last one. This was revealed at San Diego Comic-Con. Was it San Diego? I thought it was... No, it was New York. New York. I'm getting all my details mixed up.
New York.
This trailer has just dropped on YouTube. So I didn't have to jump through all the hoops I did to try to get my hands on it. But we're here now. We're here. We're going to watch the trailer, and then we're going to, try to
discuss,
piece together what's going to happen. From the last trailer we gathered, we know that they're going to the Biosyn Valley. We know we're going to see Rexy. We're going to see the Therizinosaurus. We know we're going to see the Giga. Let's see what else we can try to figure out.
And we're going to see some new Triceratops apparently too.
Yep, that too. Anyway, let's go.
Give me a countdown so we can go at the same time.
Oh, okay. 3, 2, 1.
Please.
Actually, wait, 1.
Oh my god, okay. That was cool. All right, so let's try to pick apart what we just saw.
Okay, so we've got the eye. The first thing that pops in is the eyeball. Is that going to be...
Like, the first thing we see is, I'm assuming... This looks like they're in one of the observatories in Biosyn. That, that little thing where the main cast, got into to try to get away from the Giga in Dominion. This looks like that. You can tell because it's got, the orangey yellow face and the feathers around the eye.
Yeah.
And you can tell even more because the beak. You can see, the beak piercing through the glass.
Did you see the coloring on that stego, though?
I didn't quite get a good look at it. But this is just a shot from the previous trailer. We got Universal, DreamWorks, Amblin. We have...
It's a 14 seconds.
Yep. I know. We have this shot of the Biosyn helicopter. I'm assuming the one that has, Ben, Darius, Brooklyn, and Yazin. Pre-store plant assays is coming out 6 days after this. Oh, okay. We got them looking over. Okay, there's the Stegosaurs. I've seen that skin before. That was in Camp Cretaceous.
Okay, I did. Okay, considering I didn't watch all of Camp Cretaceous, I saw a previously on type video and watched it a lot in fast forward.
Yep. But yeah, we got Stegosaurs, Brachiosaurs, and Parasaurolophus, all of which were present in the Biosyn Valley.
Yes.
We have this comment from Brooklyn saying, even after all this, you still love dinosaurs. But then he has, this face, I don't really know what to call that face.
That's well, you know what? I've changed my mind, perhaps. Maybe, kind of, sort of.
Yep. And
it's a complicated face.
Yeah.
It's complicated.
And then we have the plot A cast, I guess going into the new Atrociraptor facility, because we see that shot, we see that shot again, turning to Sean Connery. of the Atrociraptors like breaking in the glass. We have another shot here which reveals the return of the Beckel Spinax, which we haven't seen since season 1. Would you believe? It's been 3 whole seasons since the last time we saw this dinosaur.
Got the toy of it.
Yep. But we just see Darius and Brooklyn staring up in it. I guess that means that we're going to be seeing like some sort of chase with these. The Beckel Spinax, and of course, these two.
Yeah.
We got some people in some Biosyn hazmat suits, armed with some tranq guns, and one wearing a mask. And there we go, Dr. Wu. Dr. Wu is confirmed to be returning into season 4. Yeah, this is his Dominion counterpart, so his hair is grayed and he's wearing that cardigan.
Well, yeah, remember, this is... I hope... I mean, okay, so... Wu... Which one is the... In Fallen Kingdom, which is the one before Dominion, right?
Yeah, yes, that's it. That's the one.
I get him mixed up. But Wu was still kind of a cocky asshole in Fallen Kingdom.
Yep.
By Dominion, he's less of a cocky asshole and more of a... I'm finally beginning to see what Malcolm said in the first one, which is we were too busy worrying about, patting ourselves on the back because we could, stop to realize that maybe
we should.
We shouldn't. He's finally to the point where he's realized that you shouldn't.
Not only that, it was only a few people here or there that was getting attacked. Now that these locusts are here, they're attacking everyone who doesn't have the Biosyn seed. And he's like, "Oh gosh, I could cause a mass extinction with this."
Yeah, like as if his genetically engineered dinosaurs weren't going to do that already.
It's more of the destroying of crops and causing of massive amounts of
famine,
food shortages and famines.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, Hacker.
And most importantly, I hope they explain what changed between Fallen Kingdom and Dominion, because for us viewers, it was just like
it was a bit jarring.
Yeah, like a clack of a finger and boom. Yeah. I have suddenly seen the error of my ways. I am now a good guy. I'm like, what?
I think the idea was kind of planted. This was something else from Chaos, from Camp Cretaceous Season 3. Because at that point, Wu had actually run into the Camp Cretaceous characters again. And Brooklyn, I don't remember what she said. She said something about, the Scorpius Rex being a monster and something like that. And she said something really profound to Wu that looked like it actually kind of struck a nerve. And it did, obviously, it didn't carry over into Fallen Kingdom, but now it's starting to look like maybe the gravity of what she said is starting to really, take hold on him.
Yeah.
That he's creating, these issues. He's the one responsible for making these monsters.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's kind of learning I'm curious if the new Blar 6 are actually going to have another run-in with Wu. And I'm also curious, just how early in Dominion's timeline does this actually take place? Because if you remember, the last time we left off in Chaos Theory, Sammy and Kenji were already in the valley. The rest of them are flying in the helicopter. And at the moment, Owen and Claire are already on their way to the Biosyn Valley because, remember, the last season, we actually, saw what happened after the Malta attack.
Mm-hmm.
So they're already on the way. So I'm curious, how far into the day does this take place?
Well,
they probably had their... Oh, never mind.
Go ahead, Hacker.
They probably are either about to or already have had their encounter with the Quetzalcoatlus.
Well, the thing about that is at the end where they show that them going over the lake at the end of the season, the lake was still not touched by the plane.
Mm-hmm.
This is true. Like, we don't know how much of a time gap it was between Malta and them actually crash landing in Dominion. It could have been the same day. It could have been a couple hours. We don't know.
So they probably are about to crash.
Yep.
In this season.
And there's something, there's a bit, I think there's only really one line of dialogue from Wu, which is like some secrets are just best left locked up. And we see two scientists, one with a syringe, one holding a clipboard, and the guy holding the syringe is pushing some fluid into an egg. I'm not sure what, though. Like, are they doing more hybrid experiments? Are they doing genetic testing? Like, what are they up to here?
I don't want to, like, hype people, but, like, maybe those were some experiments that led to mutants, but I don't want to...
Oh, like a connection to Rebirth, basically.
Yeah.
There is also the possibility that it's just they're working on new creatures like they did in the Valley.
Right.
Because, I mean, Morris Intrepidus was a new one. Giga Therizino.
Quetz.
And now we're about to see Beckles Pinax that probably created that.
Yep. We see them checking out those files. Ah, here we go. That's the money shot. We got Rexy coming back. And it looks like she's squaring off against the new Atrociraptors. So, are we going to get another Rex versus Atrociraptor battle like the first season?
Most importantly, are they going to have names?
Well, see, is that Rexy proper, or is that Big Edie?
Well, that's the thing, right? I'm looking for scars, like anything to say anything that it's not Big Edie or Little Edie, and I'm not seeing anything. However, we do know Rexy is not the only T-Rex in the Biosyn Valley. There are at least two other T-Rexes that we are familiar with. The buck
that we know of.
The buck and the doe. So we know for a fact those two are actually in the Biosyn Sanctuary.
I'm chewing on the rain right now.
It's kind of hard.
Enough idiots in this.
I know, right? Sorry.
It's kind of hard to tell.
Like actual danger here.
Gotcha, sweetie. Sorry.
It's kind of hard to tell which T-Rex this is because it's night. I could probably say it's not Big Edie or Little Edie. So it's probably either Rexy or the buck and doe. I'm really hoping it's either the buck or the doe because, you know, I think they are kind of overdue for some screen time. Especially now that we know they were in the valley. We got Darius, Kenji, and Brooklyn in a car, it looks like some sort of van or vehicle in the rain. This looks like it might actually be after the final battle because it's dark and raining and the fires are out.
Well, it looks like there is some fire in the background. Because look at the orange glow through the back window.
That's a car.
No, I see what she's talking about. Those just look like lights. But they could also just be...
that's the car.
It could also just be... That's not the car, Hacker. They're coming through like slits. That could be fire, but that could also just be like lights.
True.
Just like natural lights. Because, you know, Biosyn did have those. And then Kenji says the line, of course, hold on to your butts. Obviously, an Easter egg to Jurassic Park. We have the vehicle again, only this time it's being chased by what I assume is Rexy, given, you know, this T-Rex looks like it's brown. We got the Quetzalcoatlus chasing the helicopter. So I think the first episode we're going to see will have the Quetzalcoatlus because I'm assuming that's the helicopter with, you know, 4 of the Nublar 6 already inside. We have this shot here. I'm trying to identify what dinosaur this could be. It looks like
that's clearly the T-Rex.
It looks like
the T-Rex.
Yeah, this looks like the T-Rex again. Because like the eye, like it doesn't look like the Giga because if you remember, the Giganosaurus has a slit pupil. The T-Rex has a round one.
And that's too big to be Beckles Pinax.
Yep, way too big. I'm assuming this is probably meant to be like another Easter egg to Jurassic Park. You know, the various times we've seen a T-Rex look into a car.
True.
We need a T-Rex car counter.
Yep. We got another shot here of Darius running into a Pachyrhinosaurus. So this is a new dinosaur we did not know was in the Biosyn Valley. We thought it was only just Sinoceratops. But you know what? I'll take Pachyrhinosaurus over Sinoceratops any day. We got this shot of course, our Lord and Savior, Smoothie. Being absolutely adorable, still wearing... Oh god, look at the face of that Dilophosaurus.
Uh-oh.
Oh! He can't see straight. Look at his face.
Oh.
That is a very unflattering shot. He looks like he's possessed. Ah! But yeah, we got a scene with what looks like 3 Dilophosaurus this time around. Maybe 4. No, it's 4. I just saw the frill of the other one. So we got 4 Dilos. And one of them seems to have cornered Smoothie. And this one is actually kind of a nice shade of green. I don't think we've seen yet. Smoothie, obviously the goat that he is, rams the thing in the eye. Ah, here we go. Money shot. Right there. The Dominion Therizinosaurus. Swerve, eat your heart out. Eat your heart out, Swerve. It was not the Spinosaurus in that scene. It was the Therizinosaurus. Yeah.
And wallpaper.
Yeah, it looks like the Therizinosaurus might actually be a threat in this season. As we know, like from Dominion, it was an extremely aggressive dinosaur when it was on screen. Like, it swatted away a deer just because it was eating its food.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, no, it was because it was blind.
Well, that's got...
Yeah, that was the thing.
It's
that was
blind.
the thing about the...
It's blind, but it heard something obviously like in front of it because it's using echolocation because that's how it's able to navigate. And I'm imagining it would like hear something eating from the bushes because later we see the Therizinosaurus eating from that same bush. It senses like, you know, something's eating its food, so it just swats it away.
Yeah, but it's just reacting to stimuli and instantly killing it because it just doesn't want to.
I wouldn't want to
take
fuck
any
with
chances.
it either. So, you know.
But yeah, all of the new Blar 6 are here. I don't see Smoothie anywhere. I mean, he could very well just be hiding in Sammy's backpack for all I know.
That is also very true.
But yeah, the Therizinosaurus was such a awesome addition to Dominion. I think it's gotten more praise than any other entry addition. Like, even more so than the titular Giganotosaurus. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they pull this one off.
Okay.
We got a flaming locust flying between Yaz and Sammy. Yaz holding a cattle prod. I said this before. I'm going to say it again. I would like to see Sammy and Yaz back together. Like I imagine that's the route they'll take eventually. But if they're gonna do that, I want it to be earned, and I want it to be, you know, natural, like a progression. Like, don't just like bam, just like that. Like, I don't want it to be like another situation where, you know, it's Camp Cretaceous season 4, and all of a sudden we have a love interest between Kenji and Brooklyn. Like, that just came out of left field, out of nowhere. So I'm hoping
these guys did not have chemistry at all.
No, they did not. And thankfully, it was rectified in Chaos Theory because, well, they break up. So I'm hoping. Yes. This season of Chaos Theory learns from the mistake of Camp Cretaceous and takes its time to bring these two back together, if that's what they choose. I mean, they don't have to. They could stay broken up if, you know, they just don't fit together like that. I'm hoping they do get back together because I think they're cute. But we'll see how it goes.
They need to. There needs to be a lot of. There's a lot of resolution that needs to happen.
Yep.
Sammy needs to deal with a lot of repressed anger towards her family for basically ostracizing her, and there's a lot of stuff that's there that needs to get dealt with on Sammy's side. She also needs to forgive Brooklyn.
Yep.
I mean, Brooklyn has a lot of there needs to be a lot of stuff there as well. And I think that once they're out of danger or at the lulls in the action, so to speak,
Yep.
I think Brooklyn will finally get a chance to say, okay, guys, this is why I did this.
Yep.
And once you get through that, this is why I did this, Sammy's going to have to do some thinking and make a new decision on whether she's going to forgive Brooklyn or not.
Yep.
Because that's the main thing that's the big thing between Yaz and Sammy right now.
Yep.
Is they couldn't forgive Brooklyn. Or Yaz could, but Sammy could not.
Yep.
And it's one of those situations where I don't think they have the whole. Sammy's got it in her head that she's got the whole story, and everything cannot be forgiven because she did. I mean, if you look at what Brooklyn did some shit.
Yep.
And she's got to answer for that shit. And that's what Sammy wants. She wants the apology. She wants the I'm so sorry. I did it to protect you guys, which I think is one of the dumbest tropes of all time, but we won't go there either.
Yep.
But again, now it makes sense that she wanted to protect them because they were being hunted down by fucking dinosaurs.
Yeah, she was literally getting involved with the dinosaur black market. That's the kind of thing you don't fuck with. No, you don't. But Sammy doesn't want to hear that. Sammy wants to hear that she was wrong and that she's sorry. Yeah, that she was. Yeah, that's what. Doesn't matter that whether it was the right thing or the wrong thing to do. Because in Sammy's mind, it doesn't matter. We're your fucking family, my dude. You need to tell us this shit. Yep. And she's not hearing the part where you do realize, had I told you that this woman, this very dangerous woman, was sending creepy bowl cut lady and her handler and her Atrociraptors to kill her. And her
Atrociraptor to kill you. What part of you were being, individually hunted down because of my involvement with this woman? Yep. What part of that are you just not hearing? But you want me to tell you that I was wrong and you were right and sit on your high horse. That's not how life works. I'm sorry. Yep. I really hope that's how it's handled and not the whole I was wrong for this. And no. This is the kind of
You're right.
This is definitely not that kind of situation where saying I was wrong, it will feel like it's an earned apology. The apology doesn't need to come from Brooklyn. It has to come from Sammy. Yeah. Sammy needs to realize that it was a dangerous situation. Yep. And Brooklyn was honestly trying to protect her. She was trying to protect all of them. Yeah. It's just that they decided to interfere. Yeah. But on the flip side of that, Brooklyn should have known that they weren't going to leave it alone. Yeah, I mean, after everything they've been together on Isla Nublar and Manticore Island, of course they weren't going to leave it alone. Yeah, they weren't going to leave it alone. And Sam and frickin' Brooklyn should have known that. Yep. And we do actually see later in the trailer, we see Sammy say, "We're all here because of you." And I'm like, so I think that's going to be. Go on. Oh, is that the new one? Oh. Ooh, I really like that barbecue sauce. ADHD moment here, folks. Definitely. Exactly my thoughts, Mike Zilla. Camp fam for life.
What happens when you stick a bunch of neurodivergent people in a room together?
No, we have decided Dino Virgin. Dino Virgin
is what we're called, the Dino Virgins. Anyway, continuing on, we then get this shot of. I'm assuming this takes place before the Pachyrhinosaurus rammed the car, because this is like the same vehicle, and it's similar time of day. We see Brooklyn and Kenji apparently. So this must take place later, because I don't see Ben, Sammy, or Yaz. It's just these three. So obviously the group have come together and then split off again.
Do they not understand D&D tactics? Don't split the party!
Which is interesting, because we remember, while Kenji and Brooklyn are broken up, you have to remember, Darius, in the first season, admitted that he fell in love with Brooklyn, but she didn't reciprocate. So, we haven't had these three alone together the entire series, and now there's this going on.
Honestly, here's my theory on that. I need to go back and really watch. It wasn't that she didn't reciprocate, she didn't answer him.
And he felt awkward about it.
Exactly.
No, he didn't give her time to answer, because as soon as he realized he said it out loud, he avoided her.
Oh, he tried to...
It's not that! The fucking truck showed up!
Well,
yeah,
he tried
to.
He tried to cover it, and then the truck showed up. So it's he left when the day that when he left Brooklyn there to die, assumedly. He kind of left it at a very awkward state, and now all three of them are together, and I'm like, this could make for a very weird dynamic. Because again, we haven't had these three together on screen at all, just these three. And I'm like, is there going to be a conflict of interest between them?
I don't think it's going to be so much. It's going to be awkward as hell. Don't kid yourself.
Yeah, your ex and your best friend who's admitted to having a crush on your ex.
And they both admitted it to each other when they thought she was dead.
Yep. Now that she's alive.
So now that
like,
we're
oh,
alive, it's going to be super awkward.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't think so much that Brooklyn did not reciprocate. That's the way Darius thinks it.
But in reality, she didn't really give an answer.
Yeah, she didn't give him an answer.
Which begs the question that I think I would like the answer to. By the end of the series, will Brooklyn actually get with Darius, or will no relationship be formed and they just stay friends? Or will they subvert expectations and have Kenji and Brooklyn be a thing again? Who knows? It could go one way or the other.
I think the ship has sailed between Brooklyn and Kenji.
Yep. I think you're right about that.
They never had chemistry. I'm sorry. I don't give a damn what anybody says.
And I guess Chaos Theory Season 1 Season 1 kind of, hit that home where it's like, it just wasn't working.
They never had chemistry in freaking Camp Cretaceous.
Yep.
So why would they be in love?
Yeah, that when I found out that it was, there was a relationship between Kenji and Brooklyn, I was like, okay, but why?
Yep.
I thought she was going to be with Darius. It was very clear from the start.
Yeah. Camp
It was
Cretaceous.
basically Rich Boy put with the streamer.
Yeah, oh my god. Darius and Brooklyn had far more chemistry than Kenji and Brooklyn did.
Yeah.
So, there was one scene in particular for Camp Cretaceous. It was the final season where Darius, I think it was, is going through toxic gas to turn off a drill that was, causing earthquakes on Manticore Island. He gets out, but Brooklyn is still in the toxic gas without a mask on. And so he goes back for her and resuscitates her. And I'm like, that moment's like, huh. For some reason, that clicked more with me than Brooklyn and Kenji.
Exactly.
So it's making me wonder. It's making me wonder if they have been planting the seeds for a different relationship.
the seeds have been there since freaking Camp Cretaceous.
So I'm like,
Since season 1.
yeah. So I'm
Since
like,
season 1.
so I guess there's only really two ways this can go. One, they just stay friends and move on with their lives, or two, they actually become a couple. What are you guys thinking?
I'm thinking
Please couple.
is okay. My shipping bone that I have when it comes to these kind of things. Yes, I would like to see them get together and, maybe not live happily ever after, but, live like, normal people.
Yep.
But on the flip side of that coin, I could also see Brooklyn going to Darius and saying, look, I am not in a place to have a relationship right now. I still want to be your friend. When I'm in a better place emotionally, we can talk about it then, but please still continue to be my friend.
Yeah, I could see that too. At the end, I am hoping they do become a thing, but if not, I hope it's handled, like that, basically.
Yeah. And I want Brooklyn to go to Kenji and say, Kenji, I did have feelings for you. Did have feelings for you. But it's like, I want it to be that actual unicorn breakup where it's like, you know what? I still love you like a brother, but that's it. I love you like a brother.
Yep.
That makes it weirder then.
I mean, I love you like family. Is that better?
Well,
no, that just makes it worse.
Well,
it's like you're fucking your own family then.
Okay,
Sweet home Alabama.
How about we stop How about we stop this conversation altogether and move on?
Okay, let's move on. Yeah.
Something going on, and we see Rexy. So this must be, the shot before we see them getting chased in the van or the vehicle. Yeah, because we see her trying to bite them.
Yep. And then it
immediately
switches. And then it immediately switches to a concavinator chasing them.
Not a concavinator.
What is it then?
The Giga.
It's Giga.
It's the Giga.
Oh, is that the Giga?
Yep.
Okay.
What if it ends up with...
It's the Jokersaurus.
What if it ends up with some of the characters having children to set up the next show if we get one? That'd be interesting, at least.
That'd be interesting, but I hope they cut it off there.
Yep.
Yeah, they need...
Ties the fucking rebirth somehow. Some wild-ass plot.
Yep. Yeah, we have the Giga, which has translated really well into Chaos Theory.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Wasn't that one of the... I was going to say, wasn't that one of the dinosaurs that you wanted to have a redemption?
Yes. Oh my god, yes. The Giganotosaurus was marketed as the villain dinosaur. It was the nemesis of Rexy. It's the dinosaur that killed her, prehistoric self, the original Rexy.
Mm-hmm.
And
yet Trevor called the Joker, which is why I'm called it the Jokersaurus.
Yep. And in the movie, it was just a dinosaur at the end of the day. It was just an animal. It had no malicious intent like the Spinosaurus. The Spinosaurus is an animal, but let's be totally honest, that thing was a freak of nature. It relentlessly hunted the main cast for no reason other than, they hit me.
Oh, they hit me.
So I'm hoping, this is what I said in the last reaction, I'm going to say it again. The Giganotosaurus, in order for it to have its death be justified at the hands of Rexy and the Therizinosaurus, it needs to do something truly atrocious. And one of the things that has been going around, at least in our little community, what if it kills a character? What if it kills one of the Nublar 6, or what if it kills Bumpy? If it does either of those two things, I think then the Giganotosaurus would actually deserve death. It would actually, give us a reason as to why we would root for it to, be killed the way it did.
Yes. Most definitely.
And I'm saying this because I know what Chaos Theory is capable of. They made the Atrociraptors, unique. They're no longer just Velociraptors, but different. Like, they have killed people now. They have their own distinct. They have their own personality now. Like, they are far better behaved than the Velociraptor squad ever were, and we see them display different behaviors, like Red in season 2 when she mimicked the sound of finger snapping to get the leucistic baryonyx to fight for her instead.
As I said, more intelligent.
Like we see all these different behaviors that finally make Atrociraptor distinct enough to actually be in the Jurassic series. And that's one of the things I love about, Jurassic. Like, when they can finally make a dinosaur stand out. Because let's be honest, I don't like the dinosaurs in Fallen Kingdom for the most part because they're just flavor. It's just like, oh, that's there. All right, move on. Well, the Carnotaurus is all cool and all. It has a great design. But it's no different than any of the other big carnivorous dinosaurs we see on screen. It doesn't really have an identity. The T-Rex has an identity because, well, it's the fucking T-Rex. It basically farms aura like no other. The Velociraptors were a constant threat in the first movie, and in the second movie they just showed, and second and third movie, yeah, they weren't as prevalent, but you still knew how fucked up they were, especially the third one, where they actually used a man who was paralyzed to take advantage of the compassion and kindness of others to lure them into a trap.
Well, not only that, they paralyzed him purposefully hit him in an area where he would be paralyzed, and then used him as bait.
Yep, and then when they had no use for him, they killed him.
Yep.
And what I wanted to say before the conversation went longer and longer, they kind of redeemed the Carnotaurus in Camp Cretaceous by making it the main sort of dinosaur villain in season 1.
I mean, yeah, but even then it's like, they could have used any other dinosaur. It didn't have to be a Carnotaurus specifically.
It made it more... At least it made it interesting.
It made it interesting, and it actually gave us a really cool, individual Carnotaurus at the end of the day. But let's be totally honest, it could have been replaced with a different dinosaur altogether, and no one would have complained.
Yes. I'm glad... Not any other dinosaur. If they had made it the T-Rex, it would have been... It wouldn't have worked.
Yeah, if they...
I don't think it would have worked.
Well, instead of like that, if they used something like, say, Allosaurus instead... Nothing would have changed. It's just the dinosaur.
Yeah. I think they chose... Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, they could have chosen any medium theropod dinosaur, and nothing would have changed. That's why I wasn't so big on, the roster in Jurassic World. Yeah, you had all these cool dinosaurs, but, they're just there for fan service at the end of the day. That's all they are. Let's be honest, we're never going to see a camouflaging Carno, because that's already been done by the Indominus Rex.
You say,
and the Atrociraptors now.
The ADHD moment, you said fan service, and my immediate thought went, wow, does that mean dinosaurs are now boobs and butts, but not for anime?
Shut up.
Fan service, there's a fucking difference.
Totally different.
I know.
Totally different.
But that's where my brain went. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I hate you.
I know.
But I feel like you can have all the Mooney totally disagrees with me. They just have them in the background. No, I feel like if you're gonna have a dinosaur on screen, to do a certain scene or a certain whatchamacallit? Not scene, but a sequence.
Sequence.
That's the word. It needs to do something fresh, unique, other than in the Carnotaurus' case, initially just be fodder for the T-Rex.
Well, okay, we were talking about this the other day after we had watched Primitive War for the first time.
Yes.
The quote-unquote awe moment. Yeah, the most awesome awe moment in dinosaur movies, bar none, is that scene in the OG Jurassic Park where they're coming up over the hill in the Jeeps, and she's looking at the plant going, oh my god, it's a plant, blah, 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 blah. And she's going off on her botany hyperfocus.
Yep.
And they see the big...
Brachiosaurus.
It's the Brachiosaurus. Okay, I had to be sure. They see the Brachiosaurus for the first time, and it's that oh my god moment.
Yep.
Oh my god, there are dinosaurs. Yeah, that awe moment. And each Jurassic Park has
And awe.
had an awe moment.
Yep. With Jurassic Park, it was the Brachiosaurus. In The Lost World, it was the Stegosaurus. In Jurassic Park 3, it was the plane flying over, the herd. Jurassic World, I think it was the gyrosphere segment.
Yeah,
I would say
it was the gyrosphere. Yeah.
If you want to get into it, technically Jurassic Park had 2 because of the one on the river, where the Brachys come up to the boat.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's Jurassic Park 3.
Yep.
Yeah, there was that too. Jurassic World, it was the gyrosphere. In Fallen Kingdom, it was the scene with the Brachiosaurus walking across Main Street. And then in Dominion, it was, I think, the Apatosaurus in the snow. And then, of course, in Rebirth, it's the Titanosaurus.
It's the Titanosaurus. But if you notice, all of the awe moments have one particular thing in common.
Sauropods.
Herbivores.
Herbivores and sauropods, specifically.
Yeah, because in The Lost World, it was the Stegosaurus.
Yep.
Right.
Although a sauropod did appear, but it was for a cameo.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's usually an herbivore. And also, the types of dinosaurs stay relatively the same. You have the Brachys, you have the Stegosaurus. You usually have some variant of Triceratops or a Ceratopsian, or a Ceratopsian of some sort.
Yep.
You usually have a Pachy is in there somewhere.
I don't think Pachycephalosaurus ever had an ah moment in these movies.
No, because you don't really see them until
Pachycephalosaurus itself didn't appear until the second movie.
Lost World.
And even then, it wasn't an ah moment. It was kind of like in the middle of like an action set piece, being wrangled, and then like it does the haha funny moment where it rams someone through a car door.
Valid.
And then the next time we
chases the fucking whatchamacallit.
Oh yeah,
paleontologist.
Oh yeah, chases the hunters for a bit.
Yeah.
And then
the paleontologist and then his buddy.
Yeah. And then we also see the second time we see a Pachycephalosaur is the Sticky Moloch in Fallen Kingdom, which they use to ram like the cage open and then trash the auction. That's it.
Yeah. That was beautiful.
Oh god, it was hilarious. Just like seeing so many bodies just being flung into the air by a little tiny dinosaur like that. Just whee! It's the herbivores, mainly the sauropods. Given the because like with sauropods, Dominion had another one. I just realized.
Mm-hmm.
The Dreadnoughtus when they're flying over.
Well, not just that, but any dinosaur in the valley while they were flying over.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah. Anyway, I'm assuming you were going with this meerkat.
Yeah, and I forgot. And now that we've gone so far off topic, I don't remember.
Like you mentioned, like it was starting with Primitive War, and you were comparing it to the awe moments of Jurassic Park.
Oh, the awe moments. It was mostly that all of the dinosaur movies in recent memory have had specific. We're going to use these dinosaurs. You've always got Rexes. You've always got Raptors. You've always got a Stegosaurus, a Ceratopsian. These are, and some sort of or not necessarily a brachiosaur, but a sauropod in general.
Yep.
Something big with a long neck and a long tail.
Yep.
These are the ones that they stick to because these are the ones that are most noticeable, or most identifiable to the average dinosaur person.
Yep.
Or anybody who likes dinosaurs in general. I mean, I may not be able to tell the difference between the different species of T-Rex, but if you showed me silhouettes of T-Rexes or the whole family of T-Rexes, I'd probably be able to tell you that that's a T-Rex. if you showed me a whole bunch of picture or silhouettes of Triceratops, I would be able to tell you that that's a Triceratops. I mean, I know now the difference between a Triceratops and a Styracosaurus because I hang out with you guys.
And you play Paleopines, so that also
And
helps.
I play with Paleopines. I also play Path of Titans now. But, you know, a year ago, I wouldn't have been
fucking nothing.
I would have been able to look at it and go, that's not a true looked at a skull of a Triceratops and a skull of a Styracosaurus. My first thought would be that the Styracosaurus was some sort of smaller and or juvenile Triceratops.
Yep.
But I would not have been able to say with confidence that that's a Styracosaurus.
And that's a Triceratops.
And that's a Triceratops.
Yep.
I would have looked at the Triceratops and gone, that's a Triceratops.
Yep.
I have no idea what that one is.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway.
Okay, so we were at
this was the Giganotosaurus chasing the Biocid vehicle.
Mm-hmm. And then it gets picked up by a really big pterosaur.
By a Quetz.
Is that a Quetzal?
Yep, that's a Quetz. It actually picks up the car. This is actually kind of cool to see. A pterosaur, actually interacting with a vehicle from the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think we've ever seen that.
Vehicle.
Yep.
Yeah. We've seen pterosaurs attack the monorail, and we've seen pterosaurs attack planes. I think this is the first time we're actually seeing them attack like a car.
I like how they're flying away, and Kenji's just like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah, he's like,
without
"Oh
actually
god,"
saying, "Oh fuck."
Yeah, like, "Oh no!" All right, and then we got some Atrociraptors here. These look like maybe the new batch. I can't tell if it's pixelated. It might just be pixelated or motion blur. But that Atrociraptor that's like closest to the screen looks like it might have feathers. It might just be the blur more than anything.
The bottom left or the corner right?
It's the shot where we see
It's pixelated.
Where we see Kenji and Darius like standing together. Darius has the cattle prod, and there's an Atrociraptor right in front of the screen.
Yeah, that's pixelated.
No.
I can see the pixels. Trust me, it's pixelated.
All right.
Is it pixelated?
Yeah,
it is.
Or it's got some fuzz.
It's pixelated. I can see it. It's pixelated. It's not feathered.
Okay.
We got the shot of Darius trying to ward off one of the Atrociraptors with... Oh, God, what is that eye?
Why you should never pause CGI
it looks
stuff.
pissed off. It looks pissed off.
It reminds me of those Carnosaur 2 Velociraptors. If you know, you know. But we got that shot. We got Brooklyn, being like, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. We have this shot of a pair of theropod feet, and I can already tell which ones these are. These are T-Rex.
Are they T-Rex?
Yep.
No, I don't know.
It's T-Rex. This is going to sound weird. I know these feet well enough to know it's a T-Rex.
Foot fetish!
I didn't
What you mean by that, buddy?
I didn't say it, but I was thinking it.
Like, if you look back at, the shots where we see, the T-Rex's toes, in Jurassic Park and, of course, the other films, you can tell, the blunt claws, the way the scales are shaped, and all that stuff, it's the T-Rex.
It's a really big turkey.
However, this does not look like Rexy. It could be a trick of the lighting, though. But it looks like this T-Rex might be green.
It looks awfully green in tone.
It's really green.
Yeah, it looks really green.
So
here's my theory. Either it's the buck, or somehow Little Edie.
Well, that's the thing. Little Edie's brown.
You know
Little
what I
Edie's
love?
brown. She's green.
No, she's brown.
I love what Ty saw those feet and it was like, I know those feet.
I mean, the hacker was the one who said it. I didn't.
Yeah, these look green, but at the end of the day, it could be a trick of the lighting. Like for all we know, this could just be the way the room is lit. It could be Buck, but it could also equally be Rexy.
Pretty sure it is green.
Go look up an image. She is not green. Oh, hello. Okay, so we got Dotson coming back in this season.
Dotson here.
And this time we kind of care because his role in season 3 actually kind of like put a spot on him because like if you remember, Santos told him he couldn't use his raptors to like attack like a senator or like someone of that is a very public figure. But then he goes behind her back and uses them anyway. So I'm curious how this season will handle him.
Maybe we'll actually get to see why the Dilophosaurs were in the tunnel with him.
Who knows? And then we see Ben with a match, throwing at what is that? It's not paper.
It's like a console.
Yeah.
Well, whatever it is, it goes up too quickly to be.
Computer.
It could be. It could have been doused in gasoline.
Yeah. Well, okay. It was doused in some sort of accelerant. Phoenix, do you want to comment?
No comment.
I know people will say it's the Buck, but it would be funny if it was just a random T-Rex that we saw until now. Oh god.
Cabinet.
That's a filing cabinet. Okay, so yeah, that would be paper lighting on fire.
Yeah, but still, they went up too quickly to be less than accelerant.
Yep. Then we got the main cast in the helicopter. I'm assuming, about to be caught by the Quetzalcoatlus. Oh, I love this shot. I love this. Yaz climbing up the ladder.
Yaz climbing up, with the Beckel Spinax.
Giga.
With the Giga, Sarah.
It's the Giga.
Sorry.
Yeah, with the Gigas like closing in on him. That looks really cool. I like that. Come on.
And then the Giga roaring.
Yeah, come on, Chaos Theory. You've done good with Atrociraptor and Pyroraptor. Please let Giganotosaurus have its chance.
What you did with the Pyro is so.
Yeah, you have no idea, Chaos Theory. You have no idea
what
you have no idea what you've done, Chaos Theory. You have made Meerkat have bleh. Pyroraptors just has now become Meerkat's favorite dinosaur. Like it is now her favorite dinosaur. Period. Statement declared or sentence.
Yes,
it's given Meerkat a favorite dinosaur.
Yes.
Yep.
The fluffy dinosaurs.
Fluffy dinosaurs. Yeah, cute and fluffy. How can you possibly think the Pyroraptor is cute and fluffy?
Oh yeah.
Look at it.
And unfortunately,
look at him.
And unfortunately,
such a cute little murder turkey.
Unfortunately, in this show, they once again broke the Giga's wrist like they did with the Allosaurus. The wrists are pronated again, unfortunately. Whereas in the movie, they were actually, properly faced, but now they've broken them. So that is a bit of a downgrade. Then we have this shot of what looked like 5 of the 6 characters. I imagine Ben might be in there somewhere in a red van, of all things, a tiny car. Wait a minute! I recognize this car. Wasn't this the girlfriend's car?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Girlfriend.
Oh my god! Are we gonna see her again? Oh please!
No.
Remember, she let them
left with the car.
Oh god,
that's right. With the car.
Oh god, that's right. I was about to say, oh please let her come back. She was awesome.
Can I say this? Ben, and I wish I could remember her name. I want to say it's like Bella or something like that. But
no.
The
girlfriend.
No, the girlfriend. The Italian girlfriend.
Oh, I thought you were talking about someone else.
No.
No, Ben and his Italian girlfriend have the most stable and cute relationship on the show.
Not just in the show. They are, bar none, the best couple in the Jurassic franchise. I will take no questions.
I have no notes.
They are adorable. What are you
my
about?
god, they are awesome.
And I want Nona. I wish I had Nona as a real.
Nona?
The granny.
The grandmother.
Yeah, but she said instead of Nona, she said Nonut.
No nut. Yeah, well, I don't want nuts anyway, but that's beside the point.
Allergy?
Okay,
but no,
her
I
name,
love Nona.
the girlfriend's name is Gia.
Gia, yeah.
Oh my god, can we please see her one last time before the show ends? Please, for the love of God.
Or if they do an epilogue, I want it to be at Ben and Gia's wedding.
Please, please, God. I don't go this hard for a Jurassic ship ever. Please let it happen.
Phoenix in the background. Doo-doo.
And then we got this really awesome shot of the Giganotosaurus roaring. Like, holy damn. He's like, fuck you. Which is really cool. I like this shot of the Giga. Again, it's a shame that they broke the wrists again, but hey ho. And then we got this shot of Brooklyn standing on an overturned vehicle. It could be the one that the main cast from Dominion was in. It could also just very well be their own, and it's being charged at by a Sinoceratops and a Parasaurolophus charging her.
Well, it could be the one that they were just driving in the thing that got picked up by the...
That's what I said. That's what I said. It could easily have just been one of theirs instead. But we have this look of determination and like her loosening her hand. I don't know if that signifies that she is about to die. But we do...
I'm gonna fake my death again, motherfuckers.
But spoiler alert, we know from like a synopsis that not all of the characters are going to come back unscathed. So we could either be looking at someone with a permanent injury, or worse still, one of the Nublar 6 could actually die for real.
And I might cry if that happens.
Oh, I think we'd all cry if that happens.
And given that, you know, Sammy and Yaz still need to complete their arc, Brooklyn and Darius still need to complete their arc, and I don't want to see fucking Ben and Gia get separated because Ben died. I think the only suitable candidate to death is Kenji.
Yup. It's unfortunate.
He's lost everything. He lost his girlfriend. He lost his father.
Mm-hmm.
He lost...
Twice.
Twice. What do you mean twice?
He lost him as family, and then he lost him literally because he died.
Okay, yeah, there's that. He has nothing left. His father's fortune doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. His rock climbing business, it's gone under. He's got nothing.
Well, he's got Smoothie.
He's got Smoothie. That's the only thing he's got.
He's got Smoothie, but that's Bumpy's baby. At the end of the day.
Oh well, there's Bumpy too.
Bumpy's baby, but ultimately Smoothie chose him as Bumpy chose Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. For some reason, I have a theory that if any of the Nublar 6 will die, it's Kenji. I don't know for a fact. It would be actually kind of surprising if one of these characters actually did die. But I think at the same time, I would also like to say that there is an actual Jurassic property that had the balls to kill a main character.
Not only that, they're not
let's
kids
be honest.
Anymore.
Yeah.
So they are in the range of they can now be killed.
Yeah.
Yes.
How many fake outs of deaths have we had now? I know we had Ben in the first in Camp Cretaceous, and we had
Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Brooklyn. Yes, thank you. Brooklyn in
the first
Chaos
season.
Theory.
Yep.
Did we have any others?
I think that was it, really.
I think we kind of had the fake out with when it came to Scorpius, because they didn't know if they were going to get the anti-venom in time.
Yeah, but she was still alive. They knew she was still alive.
No, there was a little bit of a fake out where they gave her the anti-venom and she just was kind of laying there still.
Well, yeah. Like you can't just expect the anti-venom to work right away.
Yeah, but it was like a fake out of did she actually make it in time for a little bit?
Yeah.
There was that.
Although it was less Disney-esque than, you know, how it was actually done.
Well, considering that this particular series isn't afraid of blood,
We've seen
The
it.
last episode. Yeah, we've seen it. Last episode of Chaos Theory and what happened to the handler.
And Ghost.
I'll leave it there. And Ghost.
Oh my god, seeing Ghost die, that actually hit me a lot more than I thought it would.
Like, I mean, yeah.
Like, if he had shown me that...
actually hurt.
Like, if he had shown me that in Dominion, I would have felt nothing. But because of Chaos Theory, I'm like, oh, that actually hurt.
Yeah, I mean...
I felt something.
What?
It was one of those weird things. It's like, yeah, I know Ghost was technically a villain. Technically. But still, the fact that Ghost is protecting her pack, and yeah, that just hurt. It just really hurt. And I did cry.
Sounds like you're still crying.
No, I'm not. I'm faking it.
Anyway, you were saying, Hacker?
I don't remember what I felt.
Give her an Oscar.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if any of the characters die,
it's gonna hurt.
It's gonna
hurt a lot.
It's gonna hurt, but I hope if one of the characters does die, it is not just something, oh, they're dead now. It's like, oh, yeah. I want it to actually linger a bit. I want it to actually, build up, like escalate to the point where you know for a fact they're gonna die, and there's no getting out of it this time. And
kind of like what happened with Ben in the first season, except they don't come back.
Well, yeah, but even then, they kind of moved on to the next thing. I want the death to linger for a fair minute.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it did linger in the fact that
in the next season over.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this. And that's where the trailer ends, with the Quetzalcoatlus dropping the vehicle. I have no idea how any of them are going to survive that.
It's called plot armor.
Concussion.
Yeah, it's called plot armor and trees.
Yeah. And that was the trailer for Jurassic World Chaos Theory Season 4, which comes out November 20th, which I have to update my description to now, because I obviously got that wrong. I am excited for this. I'm really hoping that this final season is just like the rest of the series, where, oh my god, I have hardly any complaints about Chaos Theory overall. I'm hoping that this season wraps the show up in a nice, neat little bow and a bang.
Boom. Bing, bang, boom. Dee, 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 dee.
So, you guys got any final wishes, hopes, discussions you want to open up to?
Not really.
I just want every loose ends to be resolved.
Yep.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
I want loose ends resolved. I want things to be... Do I want everybody to live happily ever after? Kind of. But I won't be upset if that's not what happens.
Yep. But yeah, overall, I think it's safe to say all of us here in the Dino Virgins Club are really excited for this. We have been on this little roller coaster and adventure together since the first season. I'm looking forward to seeing how it ends. So, if you guys are looking forward to it, by this point, I should finally be moved into my new house. With a new setup and everything. If you enjoyed it, and you're looking forward to seeing our live reaction to Chaos Theory Season 4, leave a like, subscribe today, hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything new. All my links are in the link tree in the description down below. Follow Meerkat and Phoenix on Twitch. Also subscribe to their YouTube channels. And until next time, this is Tyrannosenpai and Friends signing off. Alrighty then. Take care now. Bye-bye then.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna quit and I'm gonna